Barton FM, following Barton Town. Sport on Barton FM is sponsored by Easy Buy.
Welcome to Swans Talk with me, Richard Watts.
I'm John Byron Walton. We've got 2 games to look back on, and it's nice that the 2 wins as well. Wins over Thackley on Saturday and then Ecclesville away on Tuesday night. It's been a good few days.
Certainly has. And we said Thackley game. It was definitely a game of, should we say, 2 halves.
Certainly was.
I mean, we started off really well, didn't we? We scored.
Yeah.
We looked okay, but Thackley always looked quite dangerous, especially in that first half.
Yeah.
Thackley have got experience in the team, haven't they? They seem to keep they've got Tom Greaves, haven't they?
Yeah,
And
that's right.
Well, got Brett Ben, Gretch Brooksbank, Aidan Chippendale. You know, they're all decent players. They played for Thackley for quite a while. I thought the Thackley on Saturday looked a lot better outfit than the Thackley we played at their place.
Yeah, they did, definitely. Yeah.
It's just with. I mean, I know Luke Wilson, the keeper. I know Luke. He's a good shot stopper and he's quite springy, but he's quite short, isn't he, in stature?
Yeah.
And he struggles. He struggles with the aerial bombardment that Barton gave him in the second half. I don't think he stood a great deal of chance with them, but he's a good shot stopper.
Yeah, he is. Good headed goals from Tom Warby and Nathan Hottie.
Well, that was a Tom Warby special, wasn't it? I mean, I was sort of dead in line with him, and it just rose like a salmon, like he does. And the amount of force he gets with the headers, blooming heck, some people can't kick the ball as hard as he heads it.
Yeah.
So,
and they were moaning about a foul on the goalkeeper, weren't they? But it didn't look as if anybody fouled the goalkeeper, it was his defender.
Yeah, I did hear the Thackley, some of the officials chuntering a bit, but then I thought the first goal they scored, or was it the second goal from the cross, I thought Josh Lacey was held back, and I don't think he could get himself free, and that created a bit of space, and they scored from that. So it's ifs and buts, isn't it? You know, it's all. To be honest, I thought the Saturday game and the Tuesday game, I thought there was 2 good referees.
Yeah,
I thought
I'd agree.
I thought the ref on Saturday, he won't fall in for any rolling about, any sort of this, that, and the other. No, get on with it. Play on. It's not a foul, that type of thing. So I thought, in that respect, it was good. The lino over one side was a bit keen on putting his flag up when they weren't offside, but it's just one of them things, isn't it? We had one shooting that a bit like that as well, but they can only see what they see.
Yeah.
But going back to Saturday, I thought, as I say, when they got those 2 quick goals, didn't they, to go 2-1 in front, and it was 2-1 at half time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then they scored virtually straight after half time to make
it 3-1.
You're thinking, you think, oh, here we go again. It's going to be lots of upping and puffing, lots of effort. They maybe get a goal back, but to come back to score 3 unanswered goals, that's superb comeback. You can't ask for anything else.
No.
So that was a good performance. I think Thackley thought they'd probably done enough at 3-1, but there's something Nathan Jarman's teams don't do, and that's give up.
That's right. Battle and battle. And he was on the pitch as well, wasn't he? As well, that I think that's significant as well.
Yeah, he always seems to change it. You always mention he seems to change it.
Yeah.
So it was had to laugh. The first thing he did was come onto the pitch. They had a young centre back. He come strolling up to him. Jarmo just pushed him out the way as if to say, "Get out my way." And then he never saw that centre back after that. I think he must have scared him. So very good win. 4-3. So if you were coming as a neutral, you got your money's worth, didn't you?
Certainly did. Yeah.
Yeah.
then we moved to Tuesday night, and with the number of players missing and the threadbare
Oh,
squad, I mean, it's one of the results of the season, I would say, to go there and win, especially after going
definitely.
behind again.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you saw the lineup. I mean, it was very, very threadbare, as you say. Most of the players are sort of, even the players on the pitch. I've said it before. I say it again. It seems to be they're held together with Vaseline and sticky tape, aren't they? And
Yeah,
it's like the walking wounded. I mean, I think we had Scott Matthews now injured to the long line of lads, and it's this Tuesday,
yeah,
Saturday. All the games that we've had cancelled. And I'm going to say it now. If people want to have a go at me, they can have a go at me. It's the pitch that's cost us. I think we can't do anything about the pitch, but it's cost us because I think it's this 2 games a week in, week out. Well, they're not professional; they're semi-professional. They've
yeah.
got jobs, these lads, and if anybody's doing any kind of exercise or any sport at a decent level, they know their rest and recovery is just as important as the training and the playing.
That's right.
It's
Yeah,
as simple as that. So that's
and a
why
long,
we've
long
got so
trip
many
to
lads.
Eccles Hill as well, and which paid to John Oglesby, didn't it? So that just adds to it when you've
Yeah,
got a fit player who can't make it because of the
yeah.
work issues. It's a long way to
Well,
Eccles Hill on a
again, yeah.
Tuesday night.
It is. It is, and we've got Silsden coming up, which is even further.
Yeah, yeah,
So, but they put a team out, and I've got to say, and I'm going to say it now again. I think we've had the find of the season.
yeah. I do.
Matty Clayton. Matty
Seven. I didn't
Clayton.
realise he was only 17. Looks a great
Wow, that
prospect.
makes it even. Oh, he fitted in on Saturday so seamlessly. I didn't even know he'd come on.
Yeah,
I thought it was Henry Cook.
yeah, yeah.
I am blind, as you well know, but I thought it was Henry Cook.
Well,
And
I
Henry
think him,
Cook's a
Henry
really good
Power and
player.
Henry Cook all look really similar, don't they?
They do, don't they? Yeah, yeah, they do. But I thought Matty Clayton fitted in really well, and then again, I was on Saturday, and then Tuesday night, absolutely superb. Like every one of them were,
Yeah,
because it was. I mean, for the fans that didn't come, you missed a treat because it was a brilliant game,
it
wasn't it,
was.
Rich?
Yeah, it was.
Really good game. I mean, the conditions were absolutely atrocious. It was a swirling wind. It was raining. It was
Yeah,
when the wind was blowing all over the place. Wasn't it?
yeah,
It was blowing, then going up in the air, and then coming down. And both teams, both sets of lads, really made a good fist of it. They really did.
they did.
Eccleshill played some lovely football. Barton Town played some really good football, some neat football. And they dug in when they needed to, didn't they?
Yeah. Well,
And
I mean, second half, we were the better side throughout the second half, I thought.
yeah, I thought first half we rode our luck a little bit because
They had a couple
um,
of opportunities, didn't they?
yeah, Devontae Newman-Martin, he don't usually miss them, and he missed a couple of chances, didn't he? And
Yeah,
that was a let off. And then second half, I thought it was a bit soft, their goal, to be fair. It
yeah,
seemed to hold up in the wind, and it looked, and I could be wrong, it looked a simple come out and punch it or come out and catch it, and he didn't do either, and Morton just nipped in
headed
and
it
headed
in,
it in,
didn't
didn't it? It was a bit soft, but we weren't down there, so we don't know. But then, obviously, uh, Muscle did a couple of decent saves after that, so you've got to thank him for that. And then Ed Wilczynski in their goal. What a game he had, I
he? He had
thought.
made some
We ain't
great
going to stop.
saves.
Oh, with his feet, with his hands.
Yeah,
Well, then we started after the goal. We didn't sort of cave in. We carried on. I think they brought a couple of subs on them. KD Phillips, didn't he? He got his. I don't know if he's played before, but he came on. He didn't look out of place. He looked
and
all
I
right, didn't he?
think it was his debut. I think and
Was
he
it
did
David?
well.
Yeah,
Did well.
yeah. He did very well. So I think he's looking rosy with the. I was always worried that a lot of the reserves couldn't make that step up, but I'll eat my words. There was 3 of them on there. What? Because we'll come to our little favourites at the end. But
Yeah,
I thought all 3 who came on played brilliantly, really well, really well. So superb. It's looking good from reserves to first team. It was looking a good transition, good transition route, good route forward. But then Barton, there was attacking it. A couple of good shots. Tom Wobbe had a lovely shot, didn't he?
Oh, terrific shot.
Hit the bar, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think Wilczynski came out, didn't he? Saved it, come back to Wardley. Wardley turned, a shot on the turn, hit the crossbar with the keeper, nowhere to be seen. So that was, you're thinking, oh, is that going to be our night? Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And then Henry Parr, I would like to know what his running stats were, because he never stopped running, did he?
He had a good game. Rare start for him. He had a really good game.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? I mean, Jamo was there. He'd have been proud of everybody there, to be fair, because they all played brilliantly for him. But Henry got fouled in the area. It was a penalty.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And then me and you were panicking, weren't we? Because Jamo wasn't there to do the penalty.
Yeah.
So, and to be fair, it was Harrison Coley. He picked the ball up. I think Sam Cable wanted to have a go, but Harrison Coley took it off him. And he stepped up to take it, and I thought, you've got some balls, mate.
Yeah.
Came in, took it, and it said Wilczynski, who's a superb keeper, put him the wrong way. 1-0. Brilliant penalty.
Yeah.
So, and then back on the front foot, aren't they? So, attacking well. Another couple of Wilczynski saves, I think, off Tom Wardby, using his feet. And then Kean Salter comes on, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah.
And you're thinking that's going to give us a bit of energy, because he's like a little jack in a box. And Tom Wardby gets the ball out wide. Kean shouting for it. Tom puts it into him. One step, bang, top corner. You could not get a better goal.
Superb
What
goal.
a goal.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether Kean was surprised. He definitely meant it, but you couldn't have put it in a better.
No, couldn't have hit it any better.
Couldn't have hit it any better. Couldn't have put it in a better place. 2-1. Brilliant goal. It was almost like Harrison Coley's goals, though, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, because he scores goals like that. But what a beautiful goal. 2-1. And then, really, they looked not really in any danger, did they?
Yeah, so out well.
To be honest, I know.
Yeah.
They had a couple of chances near the end, didn't they? Eccleshill, but I think Barton snuffed them out quite well. So that was a really, really good win on the road at Eccleshill, because you've got to play well to be, because they're a good footballing team, Eccleshill. I know they're down in 16th, but they've had a new manager. They've had a lot of lads come, a lot of lads go. Because you always seem to get it in that Bradford area, don't you? Where they'll swap teams, won't they? They'll go, they'll do the merry-go-round. It'll be Thackley, it'll be Eccleshill, Campion, Albion Sport. Then they might go to Farsley, Celtic, that type of thing. So they're always sort of moving about, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they never seem to keep a settled team. But I thought it was a really, really good win on Tuesday night again. We caught it all on camera, didn't we, with our latest addition to Barton FM, Richard?
Yes, doing a good job with the camera while the VO stick.
Yeah, while the VO stick, we've got our new cameraman on, so see him, give him a cheer. He's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
He's got Kean's goal. That's the main thing. So we've
got it's come out very well. Yeah.
So that's good. So we go on to Saturday then. Saturday we're away at Handsworth, and it's on 4G. So the 4G, I mean, I think Winton went to Handsworth, didn't they? And they just turned them over 4-2. So that keeps the league still alive, but I think it'll be finished on Saturday, because Ferriby only need to win one more game, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at Thackley, and I can't see Thackley doing it.
I can't see Thackley stopping them.
Football's a strange thing.
Yeah.
I can see Ferriby winning 3 or 4-0 there, to be fair. But stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened, don't they?
Do Winston play Emley on Saturday? Is it Winston Emley on Saturday?
They do. So it's a big one for Winton and Emley, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, but more importantly, Batner at Handsworth. It's a nice. If any of the Swans fans want to get down there, it's not a bad journey to Handsworth. It's not that far. It's under the hour.
Yeah.
It's a nice ground. There's big car park there, guys. So plenty of car parking space. It's a nice little ground. You go down some steps. It's at the bottom of a hill type thing, isn't it, Rich? 4G pitch. Couple of nice stands so you can keep out the elements. Right on the side of the Sheffield Parkway as well. So if you get bored of the football, you can watch the cars going past. So,
Yeah.
but that's doable. It depends who we've got available.
Yeah, we got fit, yeah.
But I think John Oglesby will be able to play in that game. Scotty Matthews didn't look too clever coming off on Saturday, so I don't know if he'll be playing. Fraser Paprell's out for the season. I would say Ben Hinchcliffe is as well, if it's hamstrings, because they're not easy to get better.
No.
And Grant Tate as well. He had a boot on his foot, so I don't know what Grant's done.
Yeah, that's not good.
He'll be out. So, the injury list, it keeps getting bigger and bigger, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Tom Davey should be back. He was serving a 1-match suspension, but he wasn't available on
Tuesday
night.
Yeah.
Pardon? So
Tuesday. Yeah.
I don't think he could get off in time because, like you say, it's a long journey. It's not so much a long journey; it's just a bit of with all the roadworks and what have you.
Slow journey, isn't it?
Yeah. So I mean, it's the first time we've ever come back, and we did, didn't we? We got home without the M62 being closed off, and the A63, although it was closed off for me, but it wasn't for you. So, but it's the first time in a long while. So, yeah. But as I say, it's looking good now. We've got Handsworth, as I say, on Saturday. Then we've got Emily at home, which should be a really good game. Now, let's hope we get that one finished. That should be a good game, winnable. Then we've got another good game the following Saturday. That will be Golka. Now they are a good team, Richard. They're one of the best. I think. I mean, and you were very impressed at Golka, weren't we? With how good they were.
Surprised how low they were at the time. They've picked up since, haven't they?
They've pulled up. I mean, they've got Joe Scars, and you just said he was spraying the ball around just like a golf club, weren't you? Beautiful. Yeah. And they've just got some good players there. They've got the lad who scores all the goals. They've got Slater Barkenbans on the wing. He's good. Buddy Cox, he looks like a boxer, but he's a good player.
Yeah.
So they've got some players. So we've got really some really good. We've got Silsden to play home and away as well. Emily to play home and away. Obviously Golka to play at home and Handsworth away. So there's plenty of games. There's plenty of points there up for grabs. So we could finish a bit higher. But I think overall, it's been a pretty good season. I mean, the football's good.
So. Yeah.
The football's good. I mean, if you're grumbling about the football, well, what do you want?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Good God. You know, it's been good to watch. We've had some really good games on the road, haven't we, Rich? Away from home, we've had some really good nights, haven't we? I mean, Goal away, we won. Hemsworth away was a good one. Where else have we been? Well, obviously Tuesday night we won at Eccleshill. We won at Hallam away. That's a good one to win at Hallam, isn't it?
Certainly is, yeah.
So, and where else have we been away? Every time me and you have been together, we've won. Albion Sport, of course.
I was just quickly looking at our away record.
Yeah. And it's pretty good.
8 wins, 3 draws, 5 defeats.
5 defeats? I didn't think it was that many. But surprising. What's the home
54,
form like?
it looks like. Home form, 7 wins, 6 draws, 3 defeats.
Yeah, it's the draws what do us.
Yeah.
You think that's what? It's another 12 points there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So so what would that put us on? What are we on? 50? Are we on 57 points?
54.
54, so that's 60. So that's 66 points we could have been on. And what would that give us? That would be quite way up there, wouldn't we?
Yeah, certainly would be that. 66 would be lying just below. We'd be 4th, just below Emily.
Yeah, and that's where I think we sort of need to be really. But as I say, I think it's been overall a good season. I mean, a bit disappointing with the Colts, but you would be disappointed after winning the League Cup last season. But that's just the way the cup. That's football. You've got to support your team. You've got to support your team when they're winning, and you've got to certainly support your team when they're losing. They never sort of walk away. Always keep supporting your local club. And I think the crowds have been pretty good this season as well. We've tended to just be over 200 most weeks at home, haven't we, Rich?
In fact, we've got 27 points at home and 27 points away.
Wow!
Would you believe
it? No, wow! There you go. Just as good as away as we are at home. So there you are.
Yeah. And I think if you'd asked me, I would have said that the away record was slightly better, but it's the same number of points.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we've lost more, but we've not drawn many, have we?
No.
So I don't think I've seen a game. And then we've had some very unlucky results as well. The draw against Winton at home.
Oh gosh, yeah.
That, really. And I felt for the lads coming off at Penistone to lose 1-0 like we did.
That's right.
It's such a massive effort from everybody, and it's easy to criticise. We lost 1-0, we lost 1-0. And you think, well, the effort was there. So you can't grumble at that. So I think overall it's been a decent season. If we can just finish on a high, I know it's going to be difficult with all the first team was missing, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. The lads who have come in have performed brilliantly, absolutely brilliant. Can't ask anything else. No. Fantastic, haven't they? And then everybody to a man on Tuesday night played out the skins.
Yeah.
As I say, the running stats, the tackling stats. Oh, they must have been so high. I mean, the amount of tackles Josh Lacey did.
Yeah.
The amount of headers Nathan Hottie did.
I hope he's got another season. I hope he's got another season in him.
Yeah, definitely. I do. Yeah, I hope he does. I hope Nathan can talk him round to play another season, because I think next season, I think a lot of them probably will stay. I hope they do, because of the playoff situation.
Yeah,
because I don't know if people have read that next season there's going to be playoffs from the second down to second, third, fourth. Is it fifth down to fifth?
Yeah.
So if you finish runner up, and finishing fifth place, third and fourth, you're in the playoffs. So there's a playoff. So that's something to keep the season going. So that'll be interesting next season, and I'm hoping, and I really do hope that we will be up there. And I think, depending who comes down or who recruits, I'm sure we'll be up there all the season. But he said you never know who's going to come down. You never know who's going to. You're wondering how good they are when they come up, because I think camping will be coming up, and I think I'm going to stick my neck out and say either Rossington or Harrogate Railway.
Like you say earlier, if it wasn't for losing all the games that has cost us dear, we'd comfortably finish in the top 5 this season, I would have said.
Yeah, definitely. It's just playing catch up. It's all right saying we've got all these games in hand, but it just takes its toll physically out of the players, and it's shown daily that lads have got injuries through not having the rest and recovery that they need. I know people say, "Oh, they train twice a week." Training and playing a match are 2 different things.
Yeah.
It's like when you're running. It's like training and racing, 2 different entities altogether.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So much quicker, isn't it, when you're playing a game or when you're racing? It's a lot quicker. So, and that's where your injuries will happen. So, but all in all, we've had a good 2 games. Get yourselves down to our remaining games if you can. Support the Swans, and let's see if we can finish on a really high note. It's been a good season. We've had some good games. Let's get that atmosphere rocking down at the Easy Buy.
For the latest Barton Town news and information, visit the club's website at www.bartontownfc.co.uk.
With the Barton chairman Mark Gregory, and they've got the Sportsman's Dinner coming up at the end of May. Can you fill us in on all the details?
After the success of last year with Kevin Keegan, who was absolutely awesome on the night, obviously we wanted to get another big name. It's a great way to earn some funds for the club, and it's also a great way to have a really good night, especially at the end of the season, and hopefully a happy end of the season. So John Barnes, I hope he does the England rap. That'll be great. Tickets and tables are still available. Not many left because they are selling fast, so as they would. So please let me know if anybody does want a table.
Right, so what's the best way for people to get in touch with
They
you?
could either email myself or email Pete Mitchell. And our emails are on the website, or obviously it's all over social and stuff, and just follow the links.
For the latest Barton Town news and information, visit the club's website at www.bartontownfc.co.uk.
That's it for this edition of Swans Talk. Thanks for listening.